All right, we're live. No, we're not. You're not live. What the heck? You guys are not live. Why are y'all not live? Because we gotta go amok. Yay. It is not catching you guys. Why? Oh, there we go. Now it is. There you go. You're good. You're live.
You were there. I see it.
Welcome back to season 2 of AMOK.
It's back in the past, but I see us anyhow. Hi,
Lord.
everybody.
Right. Time travel is real.
Last year, we're still consistent.
Yeah, we're still consistent. We're still AMOK. We're still crazy.
Hey, I call it. We're not polished. We're real. So that's what I like about it. Hi, everybody. It's been a whole 2 months, basically, almost. 2 months. About 2 months.
Yeah.
And hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. I enjoyed mine. I had a really good.
I enjoyed mine. I did.
So from a personal, I'm just greedy little whiny baby. I got a lot of good stuff this Christmas. So I made off a bandit, which makes me happy. I like it. I'm a 49er fan, and so I got a whole bunch of 49er gear and stuff, which make me really happy. So
nice.
But yeah, I got a new lens for my camera, so yay, I like stuff like that. I like stuff.
Yes,
but I also like this stuff. I love the show. I missed that, and
I did.
I know Ken was, because Ken's like, "You want to talk tonight?" We're like, "No, Ken."
I took the hint and didn't bother you after the third try.
No, we did it good.
I like to talk to Ken. Yeah, we'll talk to each other, but not Ken. No.
No.
Get him out of here for a while. Yeah. We'll wait until January 9th. Oh.
Grumpy Poo, welcome back. How are you?
Grumpy.
Awesome.
We have Scotland.
I can't show off my 49er stuff, but I can show this. Look at this.
Blue a minute ago.
I have colors.
Oh my gosh, they do change colors. That is cool.
I have colors.
Well,
that is cool. I always have colors.
I'm trying to match. See, I don't have enough hair.
We are matching. Look at that.
I don't have enough hair to paint, so.
Well, you do. I guess we could.
You can stripes.
Put some eyeshadow.
Yeah, put some stripes on your beard, on your beard and mustache, on your beard and mustache. I hope everybody had a great holiday. I did. I enjoyed having my mom here and my dad and my kids. It was just amazing. Cooking all day though. Oh my geez, I'm starting to feel the age.
Age. We didn't do too much cooking. I mean, we went through this whole thing fairly easy, so it's pretty good. We didn't go all out on anything. We did have our Thanksgiving catered, and I don't think we'll ever do that again. But I'd rather put up with a little fuss and go through cooking it than having that stuff. It was good, but
yeah. My dad was talking about catering next year, and I said, "Why? I like the home cooked food."
Well, I like to cook too.
That makes me feel like it's Christmas.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, next year, no argument. I'm cooking it. So.
What's up, James Lewis? How you doing?
So we don't have a guest tonight other than us. And I did that on purpose because our very first original show was exactly this, just talking about our vision for the year, our vision for the show. And we're going to do that every year. I think it should be the first show would be to start off talking about what we got coming up and what we got planned and everything. I will say that I was working on doing an AMOK specific event, and I'm tabling that until next year. So if we do something, if we do something, it'll be next year because I don't want to rush into anything.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I got all my ducks in a row until we can do it right.
Yeah.
Because although there are a lot of events, we had some wonderful ones. The Bordertown is a great event. The Arkansas Paranormal Expo is a great event that'll be coming up this year. There's other events around.
The Haya Nation.
I would like to do something similar to that. But the difference with all these events is it not reaching the level of event that I want to have. And what I want,
eventually.
and I'm gonna name drop, and I'm gonna talk about a foreign land. There's a guy. Yes,
I'm sorry.
foreign land, Louisville, Kentucky.
And
Louisville, Kentucky is home to some good friends of mine, and one of them being the rock and roll ghost hunter himself, Keith H. Now he's done my first experience it's not my first experience.
It was mine.
But my first big paranormal conference was at Mid-South.
Yep.
And I liked it because it was a week-long party. I enjoyed the whole thing. You go there and you hang out, and there were speakers and there was vendors, and I tried to do that here in Fort Smith, but it never really took hold. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's because it was River Valley Paranormal Presents. And that's what I like about A.M.O.K, because A.M.O.K isn't River Valley Paranormal. It's not Geeks. It's not Monster. It's not, what do you guys call yourselves again? SEK Bordertown?
Yeah, Bordertown Paranormal.
Bordertown Paranormal. It's A.M.O.K, and it's a, what is the word? Conglomeration? Conglomeration? What do we call that?
Conglomeration.
Yeah, of groups from different states. So it's not me or you, it's us. And that's what I like about A.M.O.K. It's us in all of Arkansas, all of Missouri, all of Oklahoma, all of Kansas. And we're just, I want to represent that. So try to find a place, and I kind of trying to find a place on the map that centralized. And one of the places I thought about doing that was in Springfield. And I like Springfield. It's a cool little town. They got the best burgers in the world. But there's already an event going on there. And
we could always do it in Oklahoma.
Well, I would like to do it in Oklahoma. Where?
Bill, 66, Highway 66.
I know. And Tulsa would be a good place for that, I would think. I don't think Tulsa's got an event. If they do, I haven't heard anything about it. I know Oklahoma City does. And matter of fact, I'll be talking about that a little later. But I kind of would like to do that. I would like to set up a thing, but we got to have we're going to do some funding events first before we do that. And because I'm not going to pay for it.
No, I can't afford
Tina
it.
will make sure that I don't pay for it.
I am a girl.
Yeah, I'm already financially obligated to another one.
That's okay. Ken said he'd pay for it, but I don't want it all fall on his shoulders.
Yeah, I was just counting my pocket change right now. I think I got 37 cents.
Oh my god.
About 37, maybe 38. Oh, there's another nickel. Hang on a second.
I have a lucky penny in my pocket.
Actually though, Adrian,
I have $4.
So we're up to about 5.5. So we're getting close. I was going to say, even though there's something going on in Springfield, that's in the fall. That's in October.
That's in October, and I'm thinking about doing a non-October event.
Do something maybe like in the spring,
that's what I said. I want to do a spring, like a hollow spring type event.
Correct.
But I don't. Before I do that, I want to make sure that I'm not stepping on anybody's toes, so I'll talk more to those people in the coming days, because I just found out that I'll be speaking at their Springfield event in October. So yay. Yeah,
that's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so just talking about the stuff that's coming up, and I know that Shauna had a whole bunch of stuff that she wanted to share. So
it's just for the first 2 months too.
Yeah, well, and it scared me.
I'm not going to do all of. Well, it depends on how much time we have. But I'd rather everybody go through theirs first.
I'm going to start off with what I know.
Yes.
And I'm just taking this from starting this weekend. Like I say, we're mostly paranormal. up in Northwest Arkansas, up in Rogers this weekend. They're having a Comic-Con, and Tina really wanted to go to that. So if Tina wanted to really go, then I really wanted to go, and specifically because it's one of those things that we saw the ads for, and usually some of these smaller Comic-Cons they'll have like anime voice actors and cosplayer people, and that's not my gig so much, but when they introduced, they're going to have a guest, Alan Tudyk. I don't know if you know who that is.
I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Alan Tudyk is going to be there, and Tina's like, I want him on autographed piece of paper so we could stick it on our autograph wall. So, for those of you who don't know, Tudyk is my name. He is Resident Alien. He's KT3SO from Star Wars.
Do the great TV show.
I know.
Do the great TV show. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Which one? Yeah.
He was the one on Firefly, wasn't he?
He was Firefly. He was the pilot. Sure was.
Yes.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Yes,
he died. It's
cried.
terrible. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin that for anybody.
It was horrible.
Anyhow, but he. I mean, also a voice actor. He's been in so many things. And you know what I didn't know until that come out? You know the movie I, Robot?
Yes.
He was a robot in I, Robot. He was the one.
Really?
I didn't realize that was him.
That.
I'm like, now when I see it, I say and talk, well, don't see him, but I see the robot and listen to his voice. I'm like, oh yeah. But why didn't I catch that? But anyhow, so he's going to be there, and I'm really going to dig on that. But I have a hard time spending money on autographs, but I guess we bought a lot of sports autographs these past couple of months, so might as well get some more actors too. But that's just this weekend. But continuing on with this month.
No, wait, before you go on, you actually have an autographed wall?
We have I have what's her name from the Birds. We have that on there. We have the guy who is an American Werewolf in London, got his signature on a werewolf picture.
I got Big Daddy back there.
Yeah, we have Lance Henriksen by Pumpkinhead, and that's signed. Of course,
the booth.
So we're building on that. She's also got the Goonies poster that's signed by
sweet
Corey Feldman. Is it Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So no, it's one of those things. We're working on it. We had a couple things. We got a whole bunch of signed stuff. I have a lot of 49ers signed stuff now. Because Tina was working at that shop, so she had a good line on some cool things. And every time something cool came in, she's like, "Oh, it's 49ers. Adrian will want that." So good for me. Like I said, I had a good Christmas.
That's awesome.
You did.
But we got all kinds of stuff coming up. This here in Arkansas, we have at the end of the month. I think it's the 27th. At the 13th annual ESP weekend in Eureka Springs there at the Crescent. So it's kind of pricey. It's like $300 per person, but you get a good chance to go out there and ghost hunt this place. And since it's put on by them, sure you get into places that other people can't take you to. So I'm sure it's a fun event, but I'm not. I like my money.
I like my money.
I like
my husband likes
event.
our money too.
But that same weekend up in, I guess, the north of UPenn, there in Wamego, Kansas.
Yes. The 27th.
Yeah, I got the Transcendent Paranormal and More Expo.
Yes.
And that's our first year. I get to raise money for the theater there, the Columbian Theater. And I wish them luck. I would like to go, but they invited me to come, and I was interested. Then I started thinking, freaking end of January. It's probably gonna be Iceland.
Yeah, the weather's a little iffy right now too.
So.
It really is.
It is. It wasn't supposed to snow here, but it did.
Yeah.
I was invited too, Adrian, and it's just not a good time.
No,
this year.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it's their first event, and
Yeah.
it takes a while to hone in on where you know when you want to be and where you want to be and how you want to get it done. I just think that time of the year they need to probably move it a couple months forward, and it'll probably be
Get it into the spring at least. Yeah.
a little better for them as far as getting people
I
to
know they're
travel.
wanting to have some they have 4 different places that they're going to run paranormal investigations through. And it's
Yeah, it
going to
sounds
be
like
walking.
they got it figured out.
Yeah, it's going to be a walking tour, so that's a little chilly for that.
A little chilly.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Excuse me. Yeah.
But I was very grateful that she came up to me, and I know she came up to you, and I think she
Yeah.
invited you guys.
She
the other
did.
day.
I got the
actually
thing.
invited all of us, but yeah, I really appreciated that they did that, but it
Yes.
just wasn't good timing for me.
Not
If the
for
weather
me
holds,
either.
Jess and I are going to try to go, but we'll see.
You'll have to do some live clips so we can put it in.
Yes.
Did you
That's
say
a
you're
good
going to
idea.
try to go?
Yeah, if the weather holds.
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna
no,
try to go.
that'd be great. It'd be cool
Yeah.
to represent. But yeah, no,
Absolutely.
Right?
what do they got? What do they got up there? They had the Wizard of Oz Museum or something like that up
Yes,
there.
and it's only like 12
Me, that
miles.
would worth the trip to
kid.
go up there. As long as they didn't have any freaking flying monkeys around there, I'm good with it. I don't like flying monkeys.
Flying
Scare me.
monkeys.
Flying monkeys are the worst, man.
Right?
Especially they're poop-flinging monkeys. I don't like
Yeah.
monkeys.
Oh, poop flinging monkeys. Can you imagine? Be like pigeons up in New York.
Yeah.
Big pigeons.
Yeah. So funny.
Gosh.
But I'll quickly run through a couple of things that I got here. And this is spread around because the Spirit Con in Kansas City is coming in March. I guess they do a couple of them. The only one that I see up right here that I did my quick search for was in March 2nd.
You're taking all my stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I'm picking on everybody. I'm just throwing everything in there. You can get in there. You can talk about it.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out. You got
Jesus.
more
It was on my
information
list
there.
though.
And Spirit Con's actually an independent, so it's basically
True. So I was
But
still in his
they
stuff.
do a couple things. They do a couple Spirit Cons throughout the year, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
usually
More
two
of
a year
a-
at least.
It says Spirit Con, but it's more of a metaphysical thing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think they have 2 of them a year. I didn't write the second one down.
No, I
Yeah.
only grabbed the first one for now.
Yeah, I just grabbed the first one coming up in March.
A lot of woo-woo people there.
But
Wee-wee.
Kansas City does have a lot of different things that goes on during the year. I've got
Yeah.
a couple of those. I got a couple things listed here when we go around the clock here.
But yeah, they have a pretty big Comic-Con there too. That one
Yep,
actually
yes, they do.
That one actually sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of big names.
The other one in June is, I'll go ahead and throw it out there, is it's called the Crypticon convention this year.
Ooh.
Crypticon.
And that's in June.
I didn't see that one.
June 28th through 30th.
With the
nice.
cryptid stuff. But a bunch of Bigfoot hunters.
I think so.
Yay.
Just a bunch of stuff. So I didn't catch everything. And if you're interested in big trucks, they've got Monster Jam. That's actually
Monster Jams are cool, man.
That's actually it is. I mean, I've seen them on TV. That's actually this weekend on the 14th.
I haven't been to one of those since I was a teenager, though. They were loud back then. Of course, I liked it back before Gravedigger. And when Gravedigger came on the scene, that he ruled the roost, and now I've been out of it for so long. I don't even know if he's still there.
And I think all of that started here in St. Louis, didn't it, with Bigfoot?
Is Bigfoot from St. Louis?
Yeah, from up north, Hazelwood area, just North County of St. Louis.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think that it was.
You learned me something.
You learned me something. You put a new wrinkle in his brain.
Well, you're welcome. But actually, I don't know if it actually began there, but that's where the main place was up there, and because it was right across the highway, the outer belt or the inner belt or whatever you want to call it, from where I worked back in the 70s, the hardware store I worked at.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
So it was right
Marla.
across the highway. The guy came over and bought parts from us all the time. It was great.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. Interesting.
Yeah, can't think of anything else going on out in the KC. I think those are the only ones I listed here. Crypticon.
That's the thing. They're all over the place. Everything. I mean, that's cool.
Comic-Con.
Things are going through. We got in April 26th, and I'm gonna miss it again because I have something else I'm going to. April 26th is the Falcon Monster Fest. And I'm so it's like I'll have nothing going on, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this, and then something will happen, and I get scheduled. It happens on the one day I want to do something else on, so I'm like, figured.
Man.
So I got suckered into one of those. Hey, listen to my spiels. You can stay for a weekend in Branson, and so I'm going to be listening to somebody try to sell me a timeshare in a hotel. I'm not going to do it because I heard it's like $30,000. I don't have $30,000. If I had that, I would have my own Paracon again. But anyhow, April 26th down in Falk, Arkansas is their Monster Fest. And if you guys are interested in the legend of Boggy Creek or anything like that, that's the place to be. It sounds like it's a fun event to have it every year. One of these years, I will actually finally make it. And
one day
in Oklahoma, July 5th, and it's Oklahoma Paracon, or the Paracon Oklahoma is how they put it and how you find it on the internet, on the interwebs.
On the interwebs.
And it just says Oklahoma City area. They got a couple places they're trying to lock in, but they did say it is going to be the July 5th weekend. And I'm going to that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be a vendor for A.M.O.K or if I'm going to be a speaker, but I'm
just
going
represent both.
I might be both, yeah, because I need to
I do all three.
You have like banners galore. Who am I today? But no, I need to give me a little a banner and have the RVPRI logo on one side and the A.M.O.K logo on the other and just do it. But yeah, I'm gonna be going out to that. And it actually, a funny story about it is that was actually the first Paracon I went to back in 2006 when we started the team. We went out and we didn't know anything. We didn't know squat about the paranormal. I had my religious theories, and Tina had her knowledge from lifetime of studying it. And we did one, or maybe two really horrific tester investigations. One outdoor investigation down here at the historic site, which was hysterical when I think about it. But we went down there, and that's where we met with the with OKPRI and the founder there, and we got together with her and her group and actually learned how to do an actual investigation. Helped us avoid a lot of the newbie pitfalls. So that was pretty good. We taught them as much as they taught us, so we didn't go in there empty handed. But that was at the Oklahoma City Paracon way back in 2006. So it'd be fun to go back years later. It's a different animal now, but it once again, for as big of a location, it doesn't seem like it's a super huge event, which I don't understand in a place like Oklahoma City. So it's something weird about this part of the country, and I'm trying to break down those walls. But just a couple weeks after that, and you're probably going to want to talk about this, Ms. Shauna.
What?
July 12th weekend, Scared City.
That's a Hiya Nation. Hiya for Santiago.
I hear you're going to be you're vendoring there.
I am vendoring there. I am also the Hiya Nation podcast for Paragold, for the Paragold convention.
I get a podcast out of there. It was like the dead zone.
I don't know. I have not figured that out yet.
You're gonna have to get a
I'm gonna have to get a table outside and have people come to me.
Do you have a Wi-Fi hotspot?
I don't, but I had thought about getting one. I still don't know how well that'll do.
You might have to get a Wi-Fi hotspot and a really long cable and tether in.
It's gonna be crazy.
If you want to put a hotspot out, because that was like a dead zone. You couldn't even send a text.
No, I had to go outside. I mean, I got a couple of stuff in there, and Santi seemed to be filming pretty good on his phone. I don't know what he had, but I got a couple of clips in there. That was pretty good. But he asked me if I wanted to be the official host and podcaster, and
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I am.
Tell us or anything, but he hasn't said anything to me. But fine.
And where is that located? Is it?
It's in Paragould, Arkansas.
Oh, it's in Arkansas. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
okay.
It's actually a pretty neat event.
It was nice.
We were talking about Tina and I talked about going back. We went last year. Decided if we do go, we're just going to go up Saturday. We're going to go up in the morning, hang out for a few hours, come back. So we might show our beautiful faces on Saturday, early afternoon type thing, because it was kind of fun.
It was. Cool. I enjoyed it.
I talked to somebody else from another paranormal team up in Kid's neck of the woods who's talking about being a vendor there. They call it a paranormal weekend, but it's there's not a whole bunch of paranormal there. Mostly horror stuff.
Yes.
Just like we talked about.
Oh, they at the Paragould. Oh gosh, they got so much going on. If anybody wants to know anything more about it, go to scaredcityproductions.com. And it's the first thing on that page. It's the High On Nation Paranormal Horror Show 2. There's 181 days until the show. They even got a countdown.
Got a countdown timer and everything.
Yep. They got the guests. They got the paranormal investigations. They got vendor booth rentals. They've got so much going on, and it's so awesome. They are amazing people. Santi is my military brother from another mother. And I am just so thankful and grateful that he asked for my show, Exploring the Paranormal Perspective. But I am also representing A.M.O.K while I'm there too. So yes.
A.M.O.K. Well, like I said, if you actually can broadcast, and maybe I'll set it to table when I come up there and say hi.
Well, yes.
I'm gonna check my schedule, and I might go too, because that's only a little over 3 hours for me.
Oh, sweet! It's 6 hours for me.
It's like
really,
it's about 4 hours.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to go. I mean, it was a good time. And I like to support our Arkansas event. So I was really planning on making it there. Like I was really planning on making it out because I want to support the Arkansas events. But no, I'm going to be in it's not foreign land in Branson. It's still within A.M.O.K territories. But
foreign land.
But I don't have anything from that to Border Town.
Oh,
wow.
So, and I know there's going to be stuff in between July and September.
Oh, there
30.
is. Well, you got the paranormal convention. Well, that's not in our states, but
where?
Yeah. Sorry, I almost went foreign.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Grumpy Poo said 14-ish hours from me. Well, yeah, you're all the way in Scotland.
14 hours from you. It's like a different country.
Right? You gotta come across the pond.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got go ahead.
No, I was just saying 14 hours to talk about the people or get a whole bunch of light shed on them. I don't like those shed light on where light is already shed. I'm trying to shed light on us.
Yes.
Not that I'm jealous or anything.
We'll get there. We're bringing a lot of people along and sharing the wealth and having people get on here and share their information, their stories. So I'll get there. It takes time. Trust me on that one. It takes time.
But yeah, it says I'm then of course we get back into the meat of it back we have that Border Town September 30th weekend.
Yeah. September 28th.
September 28th.
28th.
So last Saturday of the month.
Why did I have the 30th? Is that last year?
That was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 28. Wow.
Last Saturday of the month.
28.
Yep.
I better write that down. because I think I'm going. And,
yeah, I think I'm gonna go this time.
That was such a good time.
Loved it.
I enjoyed that.
Was.
I like the relaxed atmosphere. And what I didn't get in at Bordertown that I get at a lot of places, I didn't get a lot of that. I'm somebody special. You're not.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I love about it.
I really like that because
people's nose aren't stuck up in the air and they don't. Yeah.
No, and everybody's approachable, you know, because we have people that, you know, come to listen, and it's a really good way for them to.
I did feel bad though. I felt like I was one of those people that stick their nose up in the air because I wasn't trying to. I was trying to get my table set up and I had somebody asking me questions and everything. And
you're like, shut up,
turned around, and of course I wear hearing aids. No, I wear hearing aids, and I turned around to do something, and when I turned back around to see them, they were already gone. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I wasn't ignoring you, I promise.
You're talking about that person that you work with that you totally ignored?
I did not totally ignore him. I talked to him.
I told a few people where to go, but they asked directions. So it's down the hall, around the corner. Yeah,
down that way.
To the hand.
Oh my goodness.
I want to meet this person because I want to have fun. Anyhow, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Bordertown. That was, like I said, that was a good time. Now I know what to expect when I go there. So that's pretty good. I'll be more prepared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I had a great time.
I was not prepared.
I had a great time.
So, question on the event: do you know yet how long it's going to be this year? If it's going to be more
Bordertown,
2 days? Yes.
As of right now, it's going to be 1 day.
1 day.
Yeah, but it's early in the year, so
very early.
Yeah, things could change, but
it could be 2 days for me because I got to come up early.
You got to be there for the night before thing.
Oh,
and I've got to go because we missed the little house on the prairie house.
Oh, you're like right there beside it too.
I know. We did go see it, and Tina was very, very not happy with me. She's like, had an opportunity, but anyhow, I'm sure it could be one of those things I'll go to. It's like, well, that was exciting, but it'd be great to go see.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those things just to see, just because it's cool and you grew up with it, kind of thing.
We need
a little claim to fame for the area. Come on.
It is. That's true. Yeah.
We should try to take into consideration on that 9/28 National Ghost Hunting Day is the same day every year.
It is every year. Yep.
So
and that was just a happy accident. And it's also National Podcasting Day.
Oh, nice.
We'll be podcasting if our lady can get the stuff figured out and stop talking to people.
Right.
She's like, hey, I'm okay. I'm like 3 hours away from her, 3.5 hours away, so she can't punch me.
She can unplug.
She can think about it.
Open mind, yeah.
But that starts like a crazy busy time because I got the 28th at Bordertown, then the 11th is X-Con in Springfield, where I was talking about, and I will be speaking at that one. That'll be cool. That'll be fun. I think it's their first real one they're having in Springfield because I think they kind of did one on the fly last year and wasn't quite prepared, so they're more prepared for this one, and should be kind of cool. Sounds like they had a good time, and the hotel that they have it in is apparently really haunted. So
what's the date on that one?
Wonder which hotel.
X-Con.
What's the date on that one?
October 11th.
October 11th.
The weekend of the October 11th.
Okay.
So that should be fun. Like I said, I was supposed to speak at the X-Con in Kansas City, and apparently something went sideways on that, and the place they were supposed to have it, and it just everything went belly up, and so Margie had to pivot, and they moved the X-Con to Springfield, and so nobody was quite ready. Debbie Ziegelmeyer was supposed to be speaking at that one as well, and she couldn't make it. Well, not she couldn't make it. She got hey, we got these problems. So how about next year? So we got turf to this one. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, October 11th, and right after that, 2 weeks after that is the Arkansas Expo, and then we get to take a break again. So yeah, so that's all I got, and just what I've got sounds like a really busy year.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the stuff that you had up there. Now I can actually pull up the camera again and see your beautiful faces. Because I was looking at my Word document.
Oh, you're talking
So
about
is
all
Arkansas
the little
Expo going to be on the 26th this year? Sorry.
No, you're fine.
What? Yeah.
Arkansas Expo is going to be on the 26th this year.
The weekend of, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it? Or do I got that date wrong too?
No, that sounds right. Is that Little Rock?
Right?
No, I was just looking to see. Yeah, that's the Little Rock one. I guess it'd be like Friday's the 25th, so it'd be the 26th.
Well, I want to see if I can share with everybody.
Yes, it's Saturday the 26th and Sunday the 27th. They don't really do anything but a meet and greet on the 25th and for us to set up. I always wanted to try to do a party that night, but we could never get our stuff together and do a party, and I have to rent a room to do a party. So
yeah,
because when kind of party I'm talking about doing, it's not, hey, everybody come into my hotel room, sit on my bed. I want to do a karaoke party.
You want to do a karaoke party? That would be. I want to hear Pam sing.
Nobody wants to hear Pam sing.
I hear you bust out a great rap.
Oh no. Do not. No.
So you can give Eminem a run for his money.
Or Eminem.
Make Eminem run for probably.
Or Eminem.
Yeah, I am tone deaf, I think. So yeah. Not pretty.
Well, some stuff that's going on in Oklahoma. The El Reno Elks Lodge Paranormal Investigation is having an investigation Saturday, January 20th at 6:45.
Yeah, who's putting that on?
That is investigating Oklahoma's paranormal.
Huh.
Yep.
The Elks Lodge is haunted?
I guess so. I didn't know. I do now, I guess. Haunted. I guess we'll find out. We watch if they do any kind of live feed or anything. Huh?
A lot of lodges are.
Yeah. Yep.
It's amazing.
Why is that? Do you think it's because it's a place they like to hang out?
I think so.
Could be.
Yeah. And then, of course, you had your countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Got the countdown. Gotta show this over here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yep. I'm excited. I know that person.
We know her.
I just thought it was really
we know
her. That was, of course, when Adrian said it was. Y'all can go here, go get your tickets, go get your vendor booth if you want to be a vendor. On Saturday again in Dewey Fairgrounds, there's going to be bingo. At 4 p.m. Yep. Bingo. I used to play bingo when I was a lot younger. It's weird.
Boys to Men.
Yeah, it's Boys to Men. Saturday at 8 p.m. at Windstar World Casino.
They got a lot of talent, but they always annoyed me so much.
Why?
I mean, I love their songs. Why? Because they'll do they'll change a word like me into 20 syllables. Yeah, really. And I mean, they got great voice and wonderful talent, but man,
they do.
Just sing the song anyhow.
They are awesome, but I was kind of shocked. I saw it. I was like, I've got to share that.
That's a Windstar.
Yeah, Windstar World Casino and Resort.
That might be fun.
I didn't know they were
tickets.
That's this Saturday.
How much are tickets? Tickets for Boys to Men. Let's see.
Let's see. Probably way too much.
Buy a ticket.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna look at it.
We are going down.
Yes. $45.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I want to see them $45.
That's nosebleeder section.
I got tickets to the Sammy Hagar.
That's all that's left
in August.
Wow.
Yep. Everything else is.
Did you say you have tickets to Sammy Hagar in August?
Yes, I
did. I would way rather go to that.
Yeah.
I'm giddy because that's my Sammy Hagar was like the first rocker that I really got into. I back in the early '80s, and I just been a fan ever since. And although it's not really, I listen to worship music mostly nowadays, but that's when I go back. That's what I go back to. So it'll be good. And they're doing they're rehashing their Van Halen era. So
nice.
it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Brickfest.
January 13th and 14th. Where there was
like
Missouri.
I'm sorry. Or like real bricks.
There it is in
they're
Tulsa,
Legos.
Too. Okay.
Yeah. Tulsa, Oklahoma. January 27th and 28th.
Is that Bricktown or
Bricktown? What? Yeah, this is Bricktown. I'm sorry.
Bricktown and OKC.
Breakfast.
Oh no.
Ham and eggs, right?
Bricktown's in Oklahoma City, ain't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bricktown Brewery.
No, Bricktown itself is in OKC. Yeah.
I know there's a Bricktown Brewery here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good place to eat.
Attended family event for Brickett fans. I'm trying to see if they have. See the Legos. It's a Lego Darth Vader.
It'd be cooler if it's made out of bricks.
But it is made out of bricks, just small, tiny bricks.
Little teeny tinies.
I had a friend when I was a kid, Jimmy Lobeck, and he had all kinds of things made. He had more. He was the first person I ever knew that had his Legos categorized, and he had them in boxes by color and stuff.
Wow.
So he would make everything, and that was. I don't even want to say. I don't want to discuss when that was.
This Sunday.
I was back in the 70s.
That's a lot of money invested in. Legos are expensive.
They are expensive. My son just spent $80 on just a.
We've passed them down.
Dinosaurs are meh. Yeah, it's like whatever. Because look at that. But Transformers.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Sunday. It's gonna be in where's that at?
At the Lowe's.
It's a Lowe's. Durant.
It's in Durant.
It's in Durant, Oklahoma.
Durant.
12 to
now
6.
That'd be kind of neat to go see.
I wanted to go see. They were actually here last Monday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I missed it.
I wanted to go see the Van Gogh thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, didn't that look neat?
It did.
Did you see the Van Gogh thing?
I didn't get to.
Oh, it was here a while back. It was amazing.
I bet.
I think it was
Gypsy Market in Oklahoma City. Now, is that where you go buy gypsies?
I have no idea. I've never been to it.
You're putting it up there.
I'm putting it up there, and it says woodworking, metal art, repurposed boutiques, kid boutiques, jewelry. It's more. Lot of stuff. A lot of stuff at the Oklahoma State Fairgrounds.
In fact, sell gypsies.
No, they don't sell gypsies. It's a gypsy market.
They sell yummy treats, it said.
Well, if you go to a meat market.
Yummy treats.
Yummy treats.
If you go to a meat market, what do you get? If you go to a fish market, what do you get? So I would think a gypsy market.
If you go to a corporate building, what do you get?
You get share. Tramps and thieves also.
Also this Sunday. Yep.
Yeah, you're talking Tina's language. She would like that.
Water's Edge Winery on the Rose.
But Tina's kind of a hot cocoa snob. You better make it right.
Right? It's gonna be nice and sweet, but not too sweet.
She like her hot cocoa with water or milk.
Milk. If you put it with water, it's brown water, and she'll call you names. She'll talk bad about you to your face and behind your back.
Well, I'm glad that we're in the same boat because milk is the best kind of hot chocolate.
That
makes me want some cocoa now.
But
if I drink cocoa now, I'll be peeing all night.
Well, I had cold. That's what I just drank.
I had coffee all day.
Chai tea.
Yeah, that's good too. Herbs Oklahoma Exotic Reptile and Pet Show. That's going to be at the Heart of Oklahoma Expo Center Saturday, January 13th and Sunday, January 14th. That is in Shawnee.
Is that free? You pay to get in, Dave?
It
doesn't say on that.
Seymour.
It probably paid to get in.
$10 for adults.
That's not bad to go in there and see that stuff.
No.
I mean, you have to pay for the location. So I don't have a problem paying cover charge as long as they're not trying to milk me for a lot of money.
Right, like $85. I'm like,
some places there
better have breakfast and dinner.
Clay Walker
Blake Walker gonna be at Riverwind.
I hear angels singing. Oh no!
Then we have the Paint and Sip Highland Cow at Dead Armadillo Brewery.
What?
That's in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
No.
Are
there any cows?
A lot of fun.
No. Unless you paint,
right
you could probably see them on like beer labels or wine labels or.
No, I want to actually see the cows. They're cute. Those are cute cows.
You draw a halo on
false
it.
Advertisement.
Cow.
It says you get to paint them. I want to pet one.
Saturday, February 3rd at 4 to 8 p.m. Soup, Shots, and Songs, Claremore, Oklahoma.
Who is that singing?
Emily Hollingshed and friends, Lance Gouge and Michaela Kilgore will bring music to the backyard stage.
I don't know who these people are.
I don't either, but I mean, you don't have to if you want some soup and shots.
Anybody sounds good at that point.
I don't know. They probably could do that.
Bull riders, nice.
Yeah.
Soup shots.
Have you ever been to a bull riding event? The PBR
I have.
Type thing?
I have not.
Yep.
It's fun.
PBR.
But I've only been to one, a PBR rodeo event that they had here in Fort Smith. Of course, they have rodeos here all the time, but I only went to one. And I was like all excited because I was rooting for the bulls. Get up. And one of the bulls injured itself.
Oh,
I felt so bad. I was like, oh man. And then the hush went over the crowd. Everybody felt bad. They had to actually take the bull off the thing.
Oh, that's
like,
sad.
Yeah, they had the PBR here for many years, and I know I took my daughter to it probably a good 5-6 times, and a couple of times they actually had a small bull, and they had a couple of kids who would ride them.
Wow. Yeah, they do. And they also had the rope. Yeah, with the
and the roping and the
Well, the January 26th and 27th, it's going to be till 8 p.m. nightly at the Muskogee Civic Center. Adults are 15, kids are 10, and under
Muskogee, that's up straight.
Yep.
And if you ever go into Muskogee, you got to go on over there and look at the submarine while you're there. That is a really cool place, and it's haunted.
Yep.
Submarine? Is that the Blue Whale?
Yep.
Cool.
In Muskogee.
Blue Whale or Blue Well?
Whale. WHALE.
Okay.
It's actually a great big huge blue whale.
Another ATV rodeo and sand drag racing is going to be the 20th of January, which between 1 and 6 p.m. It's $15 at the entrance per person. 10 years and younger are free. Drivers meeting at 12:45. Drivers $20 per event.
What is barrel racing? I get, but what is it? What do they mean by drag racing?
Oh, that's cars.
Yeah,
cars
with
drag
barrel
cars.
racing is horses.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's cars or is it people dressed in dresses?
No.
Drag race.
No.
I don't know. If they're in high enough heels, it might be funny if it's in sand.
It'd be kind of funny to see some rednecks in a dress.
Oh my Lord.
Driving in high heels. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Get enough fear in them.
Oh, that guy doesn't have a head.
Ooh, Oklahoma. That sounds fun.
Yep. This is the last one I got. This is going to be at Graham Community Center. $10 buys you an empty bag and you fill it up with books in the Graham Center Community Center. Yep. 9 to 4 both days.
Of course,
that just warmed my librarian heart.
that spoke to our librarian heart. Yeah.
Yep. Look at all those books. Wow. Lots of them.
Where was that?
That's in Graham Community Center in Pryor, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And that's all I got. So let me unshare.
Yeah, that's a see, you said nothing going on here in Oklahoma.
Well, I said paranormal.
I noticed that there's a lot of drinking involved things in Oklahoma. Let's deal with that.
There's a lot of people that make their own beers here. A lot of them. So many. I never really knew how many until I walked into the liquor store and saw all these made in Oklahoma, made here. And I actually knew somebody.
You walked into a liquor store?
I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? No. But
she was pushed. She tripped and fell through the door.
Yes, that's it.
I just went in there to look at people disapprovingly.
But I actually worked with somebody that made his own beer, and of course, my paranormal investigator, my friend Debbie, her son makes wine and Ale.
Why had she not brought me any then?
Because I don't think he's made it
My kids like beer
recently.
and wine.
You know, I was talking about that. I've never had mead.
Mead, that's what he makes. Thank you.
I want to try some mead one of these days. So, but I want to make sure it's good. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
Pam,
anyhow.
what you got?
Okay. Coming up in Kansas, we did talk about this. Adrian brought it up at the beginning. We'll bring it up again here. It's the Transcendent Paranormal and More Expo in Wamego. It's January 27th.
Yeah, Marlo was on here. Marlo was in the chat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's at the Columbian Theater. There's going to be vendors, presenters, and a gallery channeling session with Vicky, the Heartland medium, and a paranormal investigation. So for more info, go to thecolumbiantheater.com to purchase tickets. For Vicky, the paranormal
Good. And you said you might go to that. You're going to try to go to that.
Jess and I from Bordertown are both going to try to go to that. It's like $5 at the door, and all of this is going to go towards fundraising for the Columbian Theater. So it's for a good cause too, which is awesome.
Looks like a neat place. Looks like a neat place.
Yeah,
it is. It does look like a neat place. I know Brian Terrell from Red Dirt Cryptids. We've had him on the show before. He's going to speak. Let me see who else. I think the Creeps Paranormal team from Lawrence are going to do one on the history of hauntings in the area. And then there's going to be a panel of investigators from different parts of Kansas. And Jim Gray from Geneseo Museum, the UFO Museum. He's going to be there.
Oh, nice.
Do a presentation on UFOs in Kansas. So,
and
if you guys were at Bordertown last year, he's the gentleman that was dressed kind of like a cowboy that stood up and talked a little bit in the audience.
He was so knowledgeable.
He's so cool. Yeah.
Yes, he is. I liked his mustache.
Yes. Yeah, he's a super nice guy too. And then something I haven't talked, I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it yet or not. January 31st is the official launch of Bordertown Strange. God.
Spit it out.
January 31st is the official launch of Bordertown Strange podcast.
Yay!
Live at 7 p.m. So,
well, you're gonna be podcasted out.
Yeah, because we're also official co-hosts on What If Tomorrow on the Fringe.
Yeah.
And that's every other Monday. So yeah. It'll be fun.
Awesome.
When does that start?
But we're gonna do deep dives into cryptozoology and ghosts and Hatman and Mothman and black-eyed kids and all that nice fun woo-woo stuff.
Talking about that all day.
And when does that start, Pam?
All day.
January 31st.
Okay.
And we'll be live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. What night of the week?
Wednesdays.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Thanks.
You're welcome. And then there's anybody that's familiar with McIntyre Villa, which is in Atchison, Kansas. Stephanie, she's the owner. She had her boiler went out.
Right.
About a month ago? Maybe.
Yeah, about 4 weeks ago. Yep.
Yeah. And if she can't get that replaced, it's going to shut her down because
she has gotten. Have you followed with it?
Yeah, she's almost there. She's very close. But they're doing a couple more fundraisers coming up. So
but she's got it installed, or she's been getting
I didn't know she had it installed already.
They were working on it this week. Or
that's good because it's like
either
super
last
cold.
week or this week. Yeah. And the fundraiser went very, very well. So it was
awesome.
Pretty incredible.
I know. So February 16th at 5 p.m. there is a fundraiser that they're holding at the McIntyre, and it's nightshiftsevents.net that's doing it. 100% of those proceeds are going to go towards helping Stephanie out with that too. And let's see what they are doing there. They're hosting a basic psychic development workshop for those interested in creating a foundation for their spiritual journey, and also a paranormal investigation that night. So that would be really cool. It's like 5 to 10 p.m. is the psychic development workshop. 10 to 12 is the investigation, and then 12 to 4 they're doing a midnight seance readings and or continue with the paranormal investigation.
Nice.
See, I would like to investigate a seance. I'd like to hold my
There you go.
equipment and my stuff and actually watch, not be part of the seance, be out there. But they say, oh, that messes with everything. I'm like, okay, of course it does. So I don't know.
Funny.
That's my skeptic nature. I'm sorry.
Adrian, I've done that, and it's interesting.
Yeah, I'd like
I've actually done it twice. It's pretty interesting.
I bet that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Saturday, February 24th at 8 p.m., the Brown Grand Theater in Concordia, which is kind of, I want to say it's more mid-north Kansas, maybe a little bit more west-ish. Haunted Rooms America, they're going to lead a paranormal tour through the Brown Grand. I haven't been out there, but I've heard a lot about that place. It looks really cool. So if you go to hauntedrooms.com and then look for the Brown Grand Theater, you can find out more about that. And I think we talked about this a little bit ago, the Spirit Con in Independence, Missouri. It's going to be at the Masonic Temple. It's March 2nd and 3rd. It's all things metaphysical and paranormal. And then again at the McIntyre, it's another fundraiser, April 19th. It's called Wine Tasting at the McIntyre. It's at 7 p.m. Join us for a night of wine tasting and ghost hunting. Tickets are $150 each. They do include wine tasting, a bottle of wine of your choice, hors d'oeuvres, and a paranormal investigation. There'll also
for
be
$150.
And a
Hey,
gift.
drink
gift
your wine
basket
and then
raffle.
do an investigation.
Yes, absolutely. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Oh my God.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That kind of breaks my rules.
Yeah, that
Right.
mine too.
That's
Wouldn't
what I
it be
was
fun?
thinking.
It would. Oh, man.
You might investigate the bottom of the stairs when you fall down.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
we
pretty
should
sure the
organize
spirits
a
would have fun with
moonshine
you.
one.
You might become a spirit there.
That's for after the investigation.
Yep.
That's been known to happen.
Oh,
And
boy.
then jumping forward to Bordertown Paracon, Saturday, September 28th. It is free to the public. We'll have over 30 speakers and panelists. We'll have mediums, tarot readers, vendors, door prizes, raffles. I think everybody from A.M.O.K's planning on being there. So if you guys want to meet us in person, come meet us there.
That's where we'll
It'd great.
be.
It's
I'm
amazing.
going to be there in my bright shirt.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. And then with Bordertown, we do some other stuff too. The first Friday of every month, we do a Bordertown Presents at the Caney City Library. And we either talk about specific cases, specific topics. We bring in guest speakers.
How many people do you have at those events generally?
It varies. We've had as many as 35. It's not huge. Caney's not huge.
Yeah.
You know, and depending on I think the last one is when it got really cold the other night and was slick, and we had 13. So,
but still, that's a good turnout for.
We were shocked.
It's not like
there
you're
was that
in a
many.
huge town, so that's actually
no. We have less than
that's a
2,000
great
people in
turnout.
our town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we also have a Bordertown Paranormal Club that meets the third Saturday of every month at 2 p.m. at the library. And we have around 20 people that come to it.
You have
it's
a
not all the
Bordertown
same
Paranormal
people,
Club
so.
T-shirt?
No, but we need to. That'd be fun. Yeah.
B-O-R.
It's something.
D-E-R. G-O-W.
You know what? It actually kind of works.
It does.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I have not had any wine. This is
That
sweet
was sober.
tea. It's sweet tea.
Yeah.
Wine.
This is us
Wine,
sober.
the wine about the wine.
This is
But
us
yeah, those are
sober.
the big things I had that I could find coming up in Kansas. There's a lot of places in Kansas, so yeah.
No, I think it's shaping up to be a great year.
Oh,
we got a lot of things coming. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Ken's got his pad out.
Okay. Can you see it? Can you read
Yes.
it? Okay, we're done. No. Go ahead, Pam. You got more?
Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I was at
Oh
the
my
end of mine.
gosh.
Oh my.
Let's see. What do we got going on here? We got a lot of stuff going on in the area. And in
All right.
Missouri-
See y'all next week.
Missouri this year. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yep.
It
It is
o'clock.
now
Jeez
8
Louise.
o'clock. Yeah.
Holy cow.
No,
That
no,
hour
keep
went
going,
by
keep
fast.
Everybody ready?
Keep
Got
it going,
about
keep it
another hour
going.
got about another hour to go. No, kidding.
Keep going.
Renaissance Festival.
My beautiful face is
September.
going to disappear for just a second. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Yeah.
Renaissance Festival this year is going to be from September 14th through October 26th. It's in Wentzville, Missouri. So from where I live, it's about 30 miles northwest of me. So it's pretty decent. I'm going to talk about a foreign country right now. Haunted America Conference, which I'm really kind of hoping to go this year, unless we have something going on June the 20th. And that's just across the river. It's in Illinois, but it's up in Alton. Great area, and it's a good conference. I haven't been to it in a few years, and I really do want to go because I've got some friends who go to it every year and speak, and I haven't seen them for a while.
That's one I would love to go to.
It's
I always thought it sounded great.
I think this is their, I don't know if it's their 25th or 30th year. They've been doing it for a long
Troy
time.
Taylor's thing.
Yeah, Troy Taylor. Yep. Some great speakers at that one too. Some of the people that
Is April going to be there?
Who?
April?
She's
Slaughter?
supposed to be. She's my mentor, and it's April
She's
Slaughter.
awesome.
Yeah, she really is. She's been going through a lot of trouble this year, especially with her daughter. But she's got a fundraiser too. Matter of fact, they got a fundraiser going on for her to help with her daughter. She lives out in Utah. We're having still having some issues, but her daughter supposedly is doing a lot better, which is wonderful.
You know, I saw that last name and I was like, I went to school with a Slaughter.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Okay.
Interesting. Wonder if they're related to anybody in Bama.
It's a good possibility. So let's see. Spirit Con we talked about. X-Con we talked about. Their Ray County Museum up in Richmond, Missouri. We've been there.
Yeah, cool place.
October 19th. It's going to be a Paranormal 101 and investigation up there with a group. If you just go to the websites for Ray County Museum and some of these other ones, you'll find out all the different events that are going to be held at some of these places. That's in October. January 20th, so next week, is a Paranormal 101 class or gallery at the Alchemy Gallery down in Festus, Missouri. That's about 30 miles south of me.
And 101 events are kind of fun, even for the seasoned investigator, because I like to hear other people's ways of investigating. So, I mean, you might actually, I've been an X-ray tech for almost 40 years, and I can learn from noobs. And I'm like, really? I never thought about that. And then so it's cool to hear other people's spin on
perspectives.
Things.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
because there's so many different things out there that they may have something new that, like what was it a couple years ago? What was it? The Estes method came out. Different things. So it's a great way to learn about new techniques, which is fantastic.
And we as a paranormal community should support other events.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Yes.
Huge thing coming up here in St. Louis at the Trans World Dome, March the 7th through the 10th. It's not a cheap thing, but as far as cost, but there's the annual, I don't know if this is the 5th or 6th year now, the Halloween and Attractions Show.
What?
They teach you how to build haunted houses.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's pretty amazing. I have not been able to go yet, but
that'd be fun.
I want to go.
Dig on that a lot.
I mean the
and where's that?
Yeah, repeat the info on
that.
St.
Louis, downtown St. Louis.
Yeah.
March the 7th through the 10th. The tickets are they're a couple $100 a piece. Something like
well, you're learning how to build something.
Yeah, because I'm sure it's geared for people to have places. So
correct.
Yeah. No, it'd be just good to go. What? Do you
I just want to go.
No, I'm here to be freaked out. Thank you. And
there you go. I just want to go to see, just kind of
right?
watch.
We went to the castle in Muskogee this year and went through the haunted house and stuff. It was a good time. We had a great time. It's fun. I love that stuff.
I still want to go to that. I've never been to that.
I do too, and I've never been to it either, and I've been here 15 years.
Oh man, we need to get a group together.
Plan it. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. You have to contact these people too, but Haunted Hannibal Ghost Tours, Hannibal, Missouri. It's the home of Mark Twain. Um, it's about hour and a half north of St. Louis. I've been up there. It's a beautiful town, a lot of history, a lot of ghosty stuff up there. And they have several other things that goes on during the year too. They have it's the home of the Big River Steampunk Festival, which is August the 30th through September 2nd. So it's what is that, Labor Day weekend?
And the
It's
steampunk, you said?
steampunk. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's the Midwest location, and they go all out, and it
Oh,
is
Oh
I
my
could dig on that,
fantastic.
but
I could do that. I could totally do that.
Fantastic. So that's going on. Let's see. Crypticon we talked about. Some of these places, if you contact the places or just go to their websites, you can get investigations at the Beatty Mansion. That's in These are in St. Joe. The Beatty Mansion, the Wyeth Tootle Mansion, the Glore Psychiatric Museum. Those are all in St. Joe. That's up.
yeah, and these places have events all the time, though, right? You know, places that you can
Correct.
go and sign up,
Correct.
like Missouri State, the penitentiary up there. They always
That's the
have things
next thing.
available. You can jump
Yep.
on in and go and get your spook on.
Yep, Missouri State Pen is the next one I had on my list. So
Uh,
yeah, so you can go on their website and contact them. They have public events, and they even have some private opportunities as well. Pythian Castle, a lot of good stuff down there. We've been there.
mhm.
It's a great place.
Paranormal Task Force, which is a group here in St. Louis area. They host events down there at least 3 or 4 times a year. So if you go to the Paranormal Task Force, their website, and another place that they offer investigations is the city of Potosi, and that's about approximately an hour and a half south of me. I've been there probably 3 or 4 times over the past, few years. It's a great place because they have 3 different buildings that you can, historical buildings that you can investigate, and you just never know what's going to pop up. Plus, I believe there's a cemetery down there as well, and I think it's the oldest um, burial or cemetery plot, I guess you call it, um, that dates back to the Revolutionary War. Person was born before the 1770s, died. One of them, I think, actually died before the Revolutionary War in 1777. So it's really interesting, and they've got it's all kind of it's a special thing for them down there because I believe it is the oldest gravesite here in the Midwest area. Eagle Days is coming up in Clarksville, Missouri. I went up there last year, and that is the weekend of January 27th and 28th. It's at one of the lock and dams on the Mississippi River. Last year it was a gorgeous day. I mean, when I went up there, sun was out and it was probably about 55 degrees, and it was just absolutely beautiful day. So that's a lot of fun.
At the end of you said that's at the end of this month?
Yes,
It's gonna be a little colder this year.
The way it's going, yes. I mean, we're supposed to get to -5, I think, Saturday
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ridiculous, yeah.
and
It's
-8
cold out there. No,
-8 this Monday. It's like, holy moly, I'm doing.
I look for indoor events.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, that's coming up at the end of the month. But like I said, last year it was absolutely gorgeous day.
I'd love to do that.
And
That
then
would be fun.
and then the next day it snowed.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it was kind of weird. Other places, let's see, in the Kansas City area, Kansas City, you got the John Warnell House. I've not been there. Belvoir Winery, it's in Liberty, Missouri.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a pretty cool place.
I've been there a couple times. I've not well, I did investigate upstairs, but there's the old section. Oh, I forget, Oddfellows, I think. Part of it was the Oddfellows home.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting place, and the wine is really good there too. But the Belvoir Winery, that's in Liberty, Missouri.
One of the guys that's in Bordertown, he has gone there. Mike, he loved it. He said it was
It's
definitely worth
amazing.
the trip. Yeah, he loved it,
Amazing.
every minute of it.
Yeah, now they don't allow you to have private investigations, but they do have public ones in the old
Mhm.
building because it's falling apart.
He
Yeah.
was there
Part
with
of it has no
he went with
roof.
like Great Escapes or something, one of their
Oh,
tours.
okay,
Are they
gotcha.
doing anything
Yeah.
to patch it up, like gain some?
They cleaned it up to make it so that it's not as dangerous, but if you spend the night there, they can't keep you from wandering around outside.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what a lot of
Yeah.
people do. Um, Independence, Missouri, we've got the Vale Mansion, the Bingham Wagner Mansion. Been to both of those. Great places. Another place I have not been to in the area is the 1859 jail. That's also up in Independence.
Ooh.
My buddy Steve, who was on the show last year, he's actually now offering. He started this past October, November, even a little bit in early December. He calls it Stephen's Spirited History Walk. He's been doing these now in Herman, Missouri, and Lebanon, Illinois, which is just across the river from me. I do a lot of stuff over in Lebanon as well. Um, Other things going on. I know the Friday before Halloween, which is why I can't really go down to what is it?
Arkansas Paranormal
The
Expo.
Arkansas, just like last year. I mean, I could get there, but it's a long drive for only a partial day because I've got stuff going on Friday night and on Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's tough when you're live just the way to go to an event on the Halloween weekend. Tell you.
Yeah. So, but we have, if they do it again this year, which we think they will, I think it's going to be the 10th anniversary of the at the Missouri Botanical Gardens, their Spirits in the Garden event. Monster Paranormal is presents at the event, and we've been doing it. This will probably be our 8th year doing it out of the 7th year out of 10 years anniversary. So, yeah, and we're looking at hopefully going to be putting together a new documentary for them. So that's what we're going to be working on
That'll be
this
cool.
year.
That will be
So
cool.
yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. We got one out there. It's called Spirits in the Garden. It is on YouTube. So if you want it, 16 minutes long, but you'll see my smiling face out there a couple times.
Yay.
But it's a really, really good documentary. Another place for family fun. You've got Where Pigs Fly. I mentioned it last year, but it's family fun. It's a pig and farm museum. It's located out in Lynn, Missouri. It's about 30 miles east of Jefferson City on Highway 50. Really cool place for family and kids. It's a petting zoo out there for farm animals. Fun thing, you guys are not too far from here. Saturday 13th. Is that Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saturday. The Mac and Cheese Festival. It's in
Mac and
Springfield.
cheese.
Whoa.
There you go. It's in Springfield.
Nice. I just got
Mac
chills.
and Cheese Festival. There you go. I could tell. Are you ready for this one?
I mean, you can't get more family than mac and cheese. I mean,
Right?
There you go. There you go. Now we go to the adult family stuff.
Uh-oh.
February 3rd, the Bacon and Bourbon Festival.
Oh yeah.
That's right up my now. Oh, I really got chills on that one.
I can see the bumps right there.
Yeah.
That's down in that's in Columbia, Missouri. So Mizzou area.
I'm up for that one. Bacon
Branson
and beer. Mm-hmm.
Branson has Elvis Festival.
Oh Lord.
And that's March 15th through the 17th.
Rather have the bacon and
yeah, I'd rather have the bacon and beer.
Missouri is great. They have their Worst Fest.
The
Herman,
Worst
Missouri.
Fest?
It's German, W.
Oh,
Worst.
worst.
W-U-R-S-T.
Okay.
I'm sorry. In Deutschland, Wurst.
This.
So the I can't talk anymore. The Worst Fest, Weenie Fest. There you go.
Oh, the Weenie Fest.
On 323 and 24.
Oh my God.
Boonville, Missouri, out west of us here, out towards Kansas City, about an hour before you get there on Highway 70. April, the Big Muddy Folk Fest. That I hear is pretty much fun.
Did you like folk music?
Do folk music, and I think storytelling and stuff like that, and
That'd be
different things.
cool.
They used to have one of those out here, not too far from us, over in O'Fallon, Illinois, a number of years ago, and well, they had all sorts of crafts and all sorts of cool stuff out there. The big one, as Debbie mentioned last year, Debbie Ziegelmeyer, April 6th through the 8th is the Piedmont UFO Fest.
Oh yeah.
That's the big one down in Piedmont, Missouri. So that's about an hour and a half plus south of me here. A couple of Ren fairs, not just the one out in Wentzville,
I
which
didn't
is
even bring up the Ren Fair out there.
Yeah, I mean the Ren Fair for Wentzville is about 30 miles from St. Louis, maybe 40 at the most. But there's another one, several of them around the area. There's one in Kingdom City, which is out Highway 70. Central Missouri Ren Fair, that's in April, last part of April. And the following, let's see, April 27th through the weekends through May 5th. Up in St. Joe, they have the Bluffwoods Ren Fair.
Excuse me.
Missouri Botanical Gardens has their Chinese festival in May. Japanese festival at the same place in August. Got a couple more things out here. We got a ragtime festival, Scott Joplin. That's down in Sedalia, Missouri. So that's out kind of your way. Not too far from Springfield. That's May 29th through June the 1st. Steampunk Festival, like I said, that's Labor Day. Herman has, of course, every year their Oktoberfests all month long. So if you like German food, if you like German music, if you like wine, especially, that's the place to be. Missouri Botanical Garden in November through, actually, I think it's through the first week of January, the end of November through the first week of January. That is the Garden Glow, and that's the Christmas type stuff. I know I've got a private investigation through work coming up this weekend, actually in DeSoto, Missouri.
Cool.
And the following weekend, I've got a bunch of my friends, which a number of them. We're actually going to the Lamp Mansion, and we're going to spend the night there on the whatever that Sunday is, 21st? 21st, I think it is.
21st.
So two Sundays from now. So we'll be out there overnight on the 21st. And by the way, if anybody is interested, you can contact me on the LEMP stuff. I do host overnights there on Sunday nights occasionally, but I have to have groups of between 10 and 12 people, and it's a group, not just individuals.
On Sunday nights?
It's a Sunday night into Monday morning. Yep. I just take off on Monday and I work on a Saturday, make up for it. So yeah, so it's a cool thing. And again, what I do is I rent the whole place. It costs $100 a person, and you get to sleep there. You stay all night. We usually go to dinner about 5:30. That is extra, but we usually start the investigation. I give a tour about 8 o'clock-ish, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then we investigate all night, and you can stay up as long as you want. And you're there until, about 10 o'clock the next morning. Sleep there, bathrooms. It's heated, Adrian. It's dry.
Yay.
Cool in the summertime. So yeah. So those are some of the things I do host those as far as Monster Paranormal.
Polar Nights in the chat said Happy New Year on the Twitch side.
All that stuff.
Happy New Year. I don't think we did it. We didn't say that, did we?
No.
Hey man, that's a good show. And I was like, okay, we're not gonna have any guests. We're gonna have anything to talk about. We talked for an hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes.
But that's all right. That's all right. That's good.
Yeah.
I like it. It's just, hey, next week we start off with guests. I'm gonna have we're starting off with our A.M.O.K rotation. I'll start off with me.
Yay.
I'm A. Yeah, I'm A.
Are you sure?
Anyhow, yeah, but I'll be speaking with the guy from Arkansas. He's over on the other side of the state. but he is his name is Robert Prevost, and he's got this book on. Oh, there you go. It's called Monstrous Arkansas. Okay. And this is a field guide. He calls it a field guide. Look at it. Looks like a field guide. Okay, there's like pictures in it for the people who can't read. Illustrations. It's actually really kind of cool book, and we'll discuss it at length next week. Not to mention other things that he's got coming up. But it's going to be fun. It'll be great. And so we're going to start. This ghost hunter is going to talk to a crypto dude. That'll be good times.
Oh, that is going to be good times. Yes.
Sounds good.
But anyhow,
yep.
Do not want to miss it.
Nope. Next week, 7 Central.
If you know somebody in our A.M.O.K region who you would like to have on our show, send us
their information,
and we'll reach out and try to get a contact with them, try to get them on the schedule. But we've got some good guests coming up. I know I've got a few that I'm looking forward to talking with this year, and I'm sure they do too.
We do. Until next time, guys. Bye,
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy A.M.O.K week.
Oh, okay. And we are